Good morning, LinkedIn family. Welcome to another Coffee with Bob. Today we are meeting with Matt Ferra, founder of Matty Movers, or Movers. I'm sorry, he nicknames himself Matty Movers. Again, Matt's a new connection of mine, and I'm very pleased to introduce him to you all. And again, I really believe this. One connection can change a life, and I think Matty could be that for you. Matt, tell us about Movers.
Yeah, man. So Movers founded about 3 years ago officially, and it's a whole creative community that we started, and it's split into two sections now. We have our media group, which is what we use to service clients. We do marketing, social media, things like that. A bunch of creatives, videographers, storytellers, writers. We've produced movies, web series, a bunch of skits. You may have seen some of our content floating around Long Island. But it's more so than just the media. We're a huge entertainment conglomerate. So we have people in our community that have created video games. That another huge project that we had last year was a music festival that we did in Farmingdale in
Cool.
2019. Yeah, and it was done to prove the power of just collaboration. So we believe in collaboration over competition. So in order for us to make a music festival at, we were 25 at the time, I'm 27 now, in your hometown, for me to knock on my town hall and be like, hey, me and my friends want to host a music festival. They were like, are you sure? Like, what did I need to do that and have them take me seriously? So it's very professional in what we've done. I had, more than enough paperwork to be able to prove that. But we use that just as an example of just the power of the community. And we're always looking for new projects. We just came back from a 12-day shoot doing a web series on a parody of The Bachelor. So I'm what's called The Brotchular. And instead of finding true love, I found my best bro. So instead of the rose ceremony, we had beers, and it was a really great experience. And, considering the state of the world nowadays, we shifted our mindsets away from events, obviously, because that's limited. And I was like, all right, like, let's have a huge shift. We took that same team and then put it into creating content and entertainment for others. And we did this because we actually studied the Great Depression, as crazy as that sounds. A lot of great music and arts. Yeah, it felt like that, for a lot of people this year. And we studied that because of one of the greatest arts and music movements came out of those depressing times.
Right.
And we were like, all right, well, we want to be on the pioneer, the forefront of that, especially here on Long Island. We've lived here our whole lives, and there's so much talent here, but people tend to move to the city to find opportunities there. And I'm trying to just, showcase all the talent here and be like, yo, you don't got to go far. Everything's right here, or, on these devices here. And, it's a huge creative collaboration movement. And so there's two pieces. There's the media side, where we service clients. So we do that for marketing. And then the nonprofit side, we're official 501c3 status, which is Movers World. And that's a nonprofit generated around empowering people to take action towards their passion. The reason why we did that was because we noticed that the regret that may come later in life of not scratching your itches, of going after something that you thought that you couldn't go after, and a lot of it is just a fear block. And it's just, we're here to prove that, hey, you have a lot of resources around you. And here at Movers, we've organized a lot of that in terms of just the network alone, which is the biggest leverage of it. But now we're working on programming to get in resources. So if a new creator wants to come in, they'll have a studio to experiment with. They'll have people there that will be able to learn from. They'll have projects ready to go to be able to jump on. And it's just really helped us spread the name of Movers. And, Movers, just someone who's going after their passion and turning their love into, a lifestyle. So
amazing. I mean, it's an amazing testament on what you can do from a grassroots level.
Yeah, super grassroots. I'm in my parents' basement still. I'm not successful by any means, so but I want to use that as an example too. It's like I was graduated college, had an exercise science degree. I thought I was gonna be a physical therapist, and then here I am in entertainment. I'm a musician and artist myself, but it's just that mindset shift, and really just I'm doing this a lot to prove to myself and others that you got more in you than you think. And hey, we got a whole group of people with open arms ready to help. So don't be as fearful as you think. We're all in this together type thing. And that was a big theme, I feel like, especially this year, that people needed and wanted to hear and be a part of, is that, they want to feel safe and secure and not judged for, whatever that they do. And, we just have a huge open arms type of community. And I want to be able to spread that.
I love the way that you guys are kind of changing the world from that perspective, right? You know, your content's not partisan. Your beliefs aren't partisan at all.
Right.
It's all about. I mean, I love in the background there. You've got that little fine piece
Oh,
towel
this
that's
way.
over there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, and that kind of says it all about what you guys are doing over at Movers. I mean, for me, I really enjoy that, and I really want to hook you up with some people. Chef Jill Sullivan, who's doing a Shine Through COVID hashtag, and creatively,
wow.
she's doing some amazing things where they're taking pictures of sunrises and then sharing them. Rachel Beck, I think you need to get
That's
on her
amazing.
show and get introduced to her. She's got a large following. All these people are taking these positive approaches, and the positive approach you guys are taking are just amazing. What's been the feedback so far?
It's been phenomenal. Ever since we started, it was almost surreal because I was like, "Are you sure that this was like your savior?" You know, like I was like, I started that. You know, a lot of people come in and they're like, "This is everything I needed. I wish this existed before." And I was like, "This really never like." You know, it's always here. It's always been here. But I think just the way that we've organized things and put a name to it, it's just easier to just associate and be like, all right, like I don't know what to do. Let me go to Movers, you know, and it's become an outlet for expression for a lot of people. And it's really an art piece in itself. I tell people like come approach it as a business, then it's a business. You want to approach it as a form of entertainment and just consume the content, then it's that for you. Other people come in and they want to be able to give more and be a part of the greater mission. So
Mhm.
it's really non-concrete and very fluid. But I think that's what's allowed it to grow very quickly. We have a directory for our nonprofit, and you know anyone who joins in, you know, is getting on the list, and you get up to dates on any of our meetups, whether Zooms or in person, whatever people are comfortable with, and also get up to date on all of our current projects. We're coming out with a mover show, so it's kind of like our own like 10-night show, I guess. You know, we
Yeah.
have our own little bits of entertainment, and you know we do our own news because we kind of create our own world a little bit, you know,
Mhm.
and it's like you know, we have our own now kind of internal language, you know, knowing, Space Zamboni is one who create the video games. They actually created a video game for our music festival, which was really unique.
Okay.
I've never seen a video game on a music festival. So it's just like we're breaking barriers and
Yeah.
just like doing just like unheard things. And I'm really doing it for like the story of like, I want people to look at this and be like, how the hell did they do that? Like they had like zero funding and they're just able to create a music festival of movies. We got movies on Lifetime and Amazon, and like zero background in any of that. I found the people that have the background, but like it's just putting that together, I guess, is more my role of just finding the people and organizing it. And you know, a lot of people, you know, nowadays needed the motivation, and you know, we always are peer checking each other, saying, "Hey, you all right, man?" Like, you know, we're more emotional of that sense first, you know,
Yeah.
and making
Yeah.
sure that things are running right that way. So
Well,
yeah, but
I'll tell you,
feedback has
Maddie,
been amazing.
you are amazing. You are really the true embodiment of one connection can change a life, because you are impacting so many people, not only from the artists who are putting the content together, but from those that are consuming it and changing their life with that consumption. I want to thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it. I really do want to circle back to you and get you on a LinkedIn
Sure.
Live with Rachel Beck and have some
That'd
really
be awesome.
thought-provoking conversations, because I think you have a lot to offer.
Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bob. Appreciate
Oh,
this. It's
no
a great
problem.
opportunity for
Thank you for
everybody
being
out
on,
there.
and keep doing what you're doing. And if you're not
Keep
connected
moving.
or following or engaging with Maddie, you really need to. They've got some really cool stuff going on outside of just LinkedIn as well, too. I mean, on LinkedIn, he's got some cool stuff going on, but outside of LinkedIn, this man is changing lives. Maddie, thank you again. I really appreciate it. And you have a wonderful day. All
Thanks, Bobby.
right.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, let's keep moving.